Yes, welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD or SPUD. I'm Maniacal Mac. Today's movie we're going for came out in 1986 and it's called Monster in the Closet. This movie was presented by Troma, so here's good signs if you ask me. I'm a fan of Troma, as you already know. And also, this was, I believe, the first film that Paul Walker, who, rest in peace, mate, who was in the Fast and Furious franchise. This was, I believe, the first film he ever was in, because I saw him credited as, like, Paul Walker. And also Fergie, like, the older audience are going to know of that lady. You know, I'd known her, seen her around before. You know, I'd seen her in films, but, she was in this, in a Troma film as well. I didn't know. So, okay. I think it's about a reporter takes, like, I think it's like a professor and some other people to go like investigate some murders that happened. Turns out it's this monster, but the tagline is this monster in the closet is misunderstood. Okay, okay. So it is labelled as a comedy horror, and you kind of expect that from a Troma release, to be honest, in general. So again, this is one that you can't be overly critical on because it's going to obviously be quite fun and silly, I guess, but we won't know till we watch. So on that note, let's just go. And there it is.
For some things are simply unexplainable. The movie you're about to see is one of them.
Okay, well, at least they were honest. They said, oh yeah, this film is not going to be very explainable, don't ask questions. Mac, because we know you're going to do a DUD or SPUD on this down the fucking line, because we fucking thought ahead, so fucking unlucky on you. Shit. So, he's dragging women into his closet and eating them.
Woohoo! You like the freaky stuff, huh? That's cool.
Bring old Joe his slippers.
Be a good dog and bring his slippers. Look at this. He's just like smacking his cane around. No wonder the dog's fucked off, mate.
Oh, it'll be the death of me.
Nah, the dog's here. Like, they just throw clothes out like that, like, I guess in a closet and that, but shouldn't you have, like, blood splatter or something? I don't know.
What?
This is where it's going to be, like, misunderstood. Is he not killing him? Is he just, like, dressing him up or something?
Not quite.
Right, so the little girl just walked in there and the same thing's happened as well, like, is this going to be the whole film? Like, come on.
Come on! Bad! Come on! Bad! Come on! Come on!
You ought to be shitting me if it is. There's a pube at the bottom of the lens here. Like, this is the 9th time I've done a DUD or SPUD where they just, like, used a camera from the porn shoot before, like.
Okay, go ahead now.
Well, I think that's Paul Walker as a kid, like, fair play. That's mad, like, yeah. Look at this. Okay. I love how he's now got it in a fucking napkin, but then when he found it at the crime scene, just picked up and put his fingers all over it, like. Look at Albert Einstein. Oh, she's just falling for him like that? He's like, what the fuck are you looking at, like?
Professor, why don't you take Mr. Clark upstairs right now, okay?
Would you like to see it now?
Boy, that would be great.
You want to explain yourself? Grab that towel right there, please.
Little kid saying to the adult, can I take you upstairs? Do you want to see it now? Maybe you could have delivered that a bit different, just saying.
This is it.
So this is the famous ultrasonic energy.
Is that a fucking SNES that they've opened up and fucking attached shit to? It looks a bit like. Look at this. So is that monster just going to come out in the street now then? Alright, let's see this. There you go, you get a full look of it finally, like. Look at that. Alright, to be honest, like the way this film was going, I didn't think we'd get a reveal to the end, but we're half hour in now, and he's just out in the street. Alright, cool. This film could actually get good now with... potentially.
Stop right there and take that costume off.
He's like, yeah, take your costume off. I fucking seen that on the Troma set before. I'm no fool. Nothing happens because there's no bullets coming out of his gun, that's why. What the fuck? Look at this. I love how everyone's standing around, like, even though the bullets didn't do nothing, at least still shoot at it and try, innit? No, just watch that happen. Well, I killed him, alright. Oh, now they're shooting at him, alright.
Pathetic.
I don't know, try and fucking reverse into it with a fucking garbage truck and hopefully crush it up at this stage. I don't fucking know. Is he picking up the car? Yeah, look at this.
You know the political assignment you wanted? Well, you got it. Yeah, the chief wants you back at the office right away.
He's like, oh, you didn't you got a promotion? Fuck off out of the town, go back to the chief, you know what I mean? Leave it to me, I'll take this story over now. Even though we give it to him in the first place, thinking it's going to be a shit one. Every time he takes his glasses off, he just fucking goes in like a fucking memorising state. Fucking hell, she is wetter than that fucking tray, fair play. Is he thinking like, yeah, I can sample this, fuck it, if I just get the drums, if he goes and makes a beat out of it now, this will fucking be awesome.
I believe we've just found the key.
Well, he's talking about the root key and the notes. Is it F sharp? Is it G minor? What is it? He's definitely going to go make a beat. Respect. Look, he's even playing keyboards. I was fucking about and he's literally making beats with a monster. He's sampling monsters. Like, this is what I mean. I fuck about in these films. Like, oh, yeah, I'll just say this. And then the next scene, it happens. Like, if I got only one talent in the world, it's like, I can just somehow make a comment and films will just fucking change just to spite me or just make me look fucking stupid, you know?
Well, duh.
I told you I'd talk to him one way or another.
Right, okay. So they were sneaking around the fucking house, went on for about 5-7 minutes of a tense scene for that to happen, right.
Pathetic.
I bet them and that actors got so fucking annoyed at that, like, because they would have to do retakes and shit and that. Fucking hell. I bet after this, that guy hates the sound of xylophones and just despises music now, like, you know?
I've lost passion for music completely now. And now I hate anything rhythmic, melodic, purely because of Tom.
So last time we saw Paul Walker, he was at a house when they all went to look for the monster. Now they've worked out that the monster goes basically in half circles, so you can predict where he's going to be. Oh, he's going to be at the school where the kid is. Well, he just left the kid at home, and I guess he went to school on his own, but great parenting when there's a monster about. Yeah, good idea. Smashing up fucking cars. Go on, military. That's not going to be the monster. It is going to be the monster. Alright, fair enough. And he just walks past anyway. What? They crashed the fucking car, started running. It was daytime, and it's fucking nighttime now. What? Look, they all turn up in time. Well, he's just going to try and grab... You're going to tear the fucking Paul Walker in half doing this, mate. He's taking him to the closet. Look, he's just ripping his fingernail off. What? Why didn't the monster just come back for them then?
I don't know.
That's cool though. Like, if I'm going to say anything, the monster is actually really cool and the design is just... I don't know, it just feels like a kid's film still. It's weird, like, you know what I mean? I noticed as well, they all got like grenades attached to them while the kid and everyone was out the way. Why didn't you just try a grenade on a monster? I haven't tried that yet. I'm pretty sure a few grenades would probably do something. Well, you got tanks here, so let's see what happens here then. Here we go. So a whole fucking military unit are on him now, and he's gonna run away like a fool. Go on, try and communicate with him and get fucking killed. This will be quite funny. He's gonna be like, oh, not that fucking xylophone, because he's probably walking off going like, I don't want the beef, guys, I'm just gonna fuck off, like, fine. Oh, this guy with a xylophone, you know, fuck him, I'll kill him. And then, like, that's why he's fucking attacking you. I want to teach you these notes on the xylophone. Guys like, mate, if you got any drum and bass, that's boring as fuck. Why are you getting so close to her anyway? It's like, it's literally telling you, mate, fucking shut up, shut up. It's giving you 20 chances. This monster's been nice enough and it's going to murder you now. Deserve. Look at them all being, nah, it's going to murder him. Come on, this will be the best part of the film if they do. I love how it changes completely though when it goes into its CGI kind of thing. Nah! Alright. I mean, it's how he dies as well. Oh, his fucking deaths are incredibly lame. Here you go, let's see what happens with a fucking grenade. He threw it like 20 miles behind him, so of course we ain't gonna do nothing. Well, look at... Why is everyone shooting behind him?
I don't know.
I love how Einstein's body's become a doll as well on the floor. So none of you have actually hit him. Like, this is a military and not a single shot has hit him.
Pathetic.
That's right, put your hand on his chest when he was bitten, just add into the extra pain, nice.
Could you understand what it said? No.
Ah! Alright, that was pretty funny.
Frogs.
Frogs? Oh yeah, because he keeps going on about fucking frogs. He's Alex Jones. Turn the goddamn frogs game!
Hey, listen, Clark. If you and this bitch think you're gonna...
Ah! Ah! He gets so wet every time his glasses come off, like.
Worth was talking about. The only way to stop the monster. We must destroy all its energy.
If she's getting that, they're gonna wank it off till it's got no energy left, right? This is a Troma film, and although I don't think in this film in particular it'll take that turn, it is Troma, and he might just try right at the end to go, oh, wank off the monster till he dies.
What?
The thing is, they're all like freaking out and shit, but keep in mind, this monster thing's got to get within like an inch or two of you for it to go and do its like alien thing on you. So like, I don't get why they're all panicking. It's just like, why don't you just keep like trying things from a distance until something eventually works, like, you know what I mean? Just let it walk off slowly and avoid it.
Just in case you need some energy.
Right, you gave him the chocolate bar and said just in case you need some energy. I wonder if the chocolate bar is going to come into play somehow.
You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things.
Right. A, if it doesn't work, what's the difference? It's the end of the world anyway.
Look how calm he is. Oh well, if the world ends, so be it, like, you know what I mean? Can you imagine being that calm in a moment where you've literally seen a fucking monster that can literally end the world? You know, whatever. Paul Walker's eating his chocolate bar, powering up. He's like, nah, mate, I bet Paul Walker kills the monster. Paul Walker's going to be the hero, guaranteed, like. Look at this, they set, like, it's basically like Home Alone all over again. They've set up traps in the house and all sorts of shit. Fair play. This should be interesting. Talking about a like, kind of kids film, you know what I mean? It kind of suits it. It's basically Home Alone, but with a monster in a way now. Oh yeah, let's test it by doing that, like... I get testing, but like, chances are now, when a monster walks out, it's not going to work, so you've already fucking used it, like. Awesome, that was quite funny. You're getting all fucking, like, lame and romantic, and then you just punch through there, thanks, like. They didn't anticipate him coming through the other fucking door.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's clearly jammed. Just get the fuck out the way. I'll follow you and walk on it. Because he's a fucking idiot. Look how shit it is. Like, what is the threat on this thing? Unless you literally go out of your way like the professor did earlier to die. It's hard to die from this thing. Unless it grabs you from the back, I guess. But... chocolate. There you go. Okay. Well, he drained some of his energy, I guess, so, his mouth looks like a porn actress's fucking arsehole, though, let's be honest, like. Yeah, I knew he was gonna fucking sort it out. He's like, oh, I got that SNES thing I was working on earlier, innit? I can't hear what the fuck they're saying, there's too much noise. So he's gotta play at home while he shoots a laser? What the fuck? When was this? What? Okay. So Paul Walker literally made a laser out of his SNES.
Respect.
What's this about? She knocked his glasses off and now he's like... No, it's like the woman. When the woman looked at him without the glasses, she fell in love. And I think this monster's fallen in love with him. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening. She's already given up. It's like, yeah, the monster's taking him. He's gonna bum him now, I guess. Like, he's gonna turn him. He's not gonna come back for me.
Closets.
To destroy all closets?
What?
Closet creature marches towards San Francisco. So burn down your houses, guys. Burn down your houses. That's how you get rid of this fucking thing, apparently. Yeah, let's burn our house down. What the fuck?
I believe the creature is dying.
They're listening on the radio. Who the fuck's watching the creature to know all this shit's happening anyway?
I don't know.
So it's just going to die then, is it? Because they couldn't find a closet to rejuvenate, as they keep saying.
What?
So he just said there was a closet. The monster could have saved itself, but decided not to.
Ah, go on, bro.
So that was Monster in the Closet from 1986. So with this one, right, what I would say is it is a comedy horror, so to speak. The horror element, though, is, and a comedy, you know what I mean? Honestly, right, in my opinion, this film, it felt like a kind of goosebumpsy film. It didn't, like, you know, there's like pretty much no gore, like pretty much no blood. It's like, what would have been better is if they went like the E.T. route and went like early on, the monster's not bad or whatever. It's like, oh shit, like, you know, I'm just like maybe acting out of like scaredness or whatever, but never kills no one. And they went down the E.T. route with this film. This actually would have worked, in my opinion, better, you know? So I'm going to think about the props first. Paul Walker, as a kid, his lines, because he's a professor, pretty much, he's more complex than anything he ever done in Fast and Furious. So as a kid here, this role would have been more challenging for him, and he'd done it great, so respect, you know what I mean? He actually done a really good job of it. The acting overall, because some of it was supposed to be having fun, but it was pretty competent and pretty cool. Like the Einstein character played him pretty well. The priest played the priest pretty well. This film was definitely much longer than it needed to be. The monster comes out like about quarter of the way through the film in the street, and you're like, oh shit, okay, I thought we weren't going to see like a reveal of the monster towards the end, but no, that comes out early. But the problem with that then, it just goes away, and then they're kind of like researching for it for like loads of the film. It's like, oh, like one of them kind of things, and I guess like this. So, you know, it's a bit wavy in the sense of like, oh, I guess good, guess bad. The military completely tried to annihilate it, and it's like, nah, I'm fine. There's definitely Troma aspects in this, in the sense of like, you know, they'll just like when the chief's spitting all the time, it's got boom sound every time he spits, like, you know. So there's definitely a Troma feel to it, but it's a little bit more serious than a normal Troma, although it's quite silly. It's still more serious-ish. And like the actors were pretty decent overall and stuff. So Monster in the Closet, right? They go on about like, oh, you know, get rid of the closets. If there's no closets, he can't exist. And the tagline is he's misunderstood. So, you know, part of me at the beginning was like, is this going to be like kind of some like underlining gay messaging thing? And by the end, I'm pretty sure it is, because the monster falls in love with a guy. We don't clarify the monster's a woman, but it don't have tits and that, and it looks more like a bloke kind of thing. But it falls in love with a guy, and they're saying, oh, destroy the closet so it can't come out. And that's how to stop it. So in a way, it's like, is it for or against it? I don't know. You know, Troma in general are pretty much like very, you know, sort of inclusive. So I wouldn't think it's against it, but by the end of it, it's like, what, are you saying destroy all closets? Stop people? Is a message like, you know, come out of your closet and be proud? Or, I didn't understand the fucking message of it. But it's called Monster in a Closet, and the tagline is he's misunderstood. But in the context of the film, he's not, because he's killing fucking people. Killing people. And he falls in love with the guy at the end. So the only way you could ever interpret the whole tagline misunderstood in the closet is for all it is. So I think it's something to do with that. But again, I don't fully get the message. I don't get it. Like, I'm guessing it's for it, but it came across as against it by the end of it. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. Like, so overall, it weren't bad. It was just kind of boring. It was just long. It was longer than needed to be. That was its problem. The monster looked really cool when it came into play. And then there was just a lot of drawn out parts. That was what let it down. So I am on the line here because it's fairly competently done. And some of the actors I didn't mind. I thought they were okay and stuff. But it was just a bit boring and too long. So overall, considering the kind of show, I'll just, I guess I'll just give it a SPUD, right? Just on the line though, I'll never watch this again. I didn't really understand the whole social I didn't understand the social messaging. Like, you know, I'm guessing you're for, but it came like you're against it. That's what it came across to me. But whatever. It was just basically it was competently enough done. The actors are fine. The drawbacks mainly was it was too long and there was too many boring segments. If you chop that down which is my usual fucking, you know, issue with these films, it'd been much better. But Paul Walker did a great job as a kid, like, you know what I mean? The actors did fine. So I can't really diss it too much. It was a lot of moments of scratching my head. Like, what the fuck is this now? And the monster was fine. As far as the film goes, I wouldn't really recommend it, but they kind of done what they had to do, so I can't hate on it in that sense. Have you seen this film? If you have, let me know. I'd be interested in other people's thoughts. Did you actually understand the full social message in here? Because I didn't. I definitely got it wrong. I know that, so someone explained it to me. But yeah, that's been Monster in the Closet from 1986. If you've got any other films to suggest, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for joining as always. Until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.